What's up, fam? I am Chosen 144. Isolation. When you spiritually awaken, you will find yourself isolated. You will find yourself letting go of people, places, things that you once resonated with, that once served you in some way, shape or form, or so it seemed. And you will be alone, okay? Now, solitude is very important for the dying while you're alive process. That's what I want to call it. You're not supposed to wait until you're dead to go to heaven. Okay, it's not a physical place with clouds and marshmallows to eat with a big pearly gate. Nope. Heaven is here. And to achieve Christ consciousness and create heaven on earth for yourself while you're here, you must die while you're here. Okay? You must let the lower self die and step into your higher self. This will have you consciously creating heaven on earth for yourself. And this will have you way showing for others in some cases. Okay? But the isolation is key. And how long you are isolated for, that's up to you. Okay? Use the time however you see fit. I'm not saying you should try and rush the process or anything like that. That will never happen. I guarantee it. But trust your intuition while you're in solitude. You'll be guided to be in nature whenever weather permits. You'll be guided to meditate. You'll be guided in some cases just to sit. Some people don't like to meditate. That's cool. That's fine. Just sit. Same thing. Breathwork's cool, but it doesn't force anything. It assists. Should always breathe as deeply as possible. But the isolation is just all about being still, pausing, processing energy, allowing those thoughts to come flying in and flying out. And if you are still for long enough, you'll start to experience a peace. A type of peace that I can guarantee you've never experienced before. Stillness is key, fam, even if it's just sitting. And for some, you may be isolated for a long, long time. For others, you may be isolated for less. But it's all part of the plan. It's all preparation, okay? But what's important is you don't stay there. What's important is when you're still and you enter that level of peace, that state of peace that, like I said, you will have never experienced before, you'll start to feel guidance. You might hear guidance. You might feel it in your heart space. You might see guidance in visions if you meditate, or during your dream state, you may see visions of guidance, but you'll be guided. Your intuition will start to speak to you. That's the God in you. That's your higher self giving you guidance, okay? But the isolation is key here. Not only that, you're being prepared. It's like divine preparation for a new season, a high timeline version of you. You're being prepared for it, okay? You'll be called to forgive a lot of things that have taken place in your life. You'll be called to forgive people that have done things. You'll be called to forgive yourself, first and foremost, for being involved in things, for your shortcomings, okay? Nobody's perfect. And this inner work will clear everything up in here. Clears things up. It allows you to receive divine messages from Spirit. Your spirit team, your higher self, God, the Most High, whatever you subscribe to. And the reason that all of these people fall away from your life is because if they don't, if the universe doesn't get you out of there and isolate you, you will be influenced by others' energy. And that can keep you at a low vibration, depending on who you surround yourself with. And it's kind of like a recalibration of sorts. It's like you are isolated so as to not be influenced by others and to allow yourself to be reset back to factory settings. That's the best way to describe it. I've only just thought of that now. But you are being reset back to factory settings, back to the pure you, back to pure consciousness, okay? So you can receive divine messages, so you can know what to do next, so you can be clear on things, be clear on what's for you and what serves your highest good and what doesn't. And you will start to raise your vibration. And even if you tried to go back to those people or to those places or to those things, those vices or addictions, they just won't hit. Those coping mechanisms and those distractions and illusions that you were once accustomed to as your reality, they won't hit. They will not serve you. You won't resonate with them anymore. And you won't even be able to hold a conversation with half of these people that you were getting around with. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're being prepared, you're being purified, you're being restored back to factory settings so that you can get down to your mission, why you came here. You made a plan before you came here, okay? And you got involved and caught up in a whole heap of programming, which is very intentional from, powers that were, and you get caught up in a lot of low vibrational things, and they're all part of it. They're all part of the lessons. You clearing up a lot of karma throughout your lifetime before you awaken and things like that. And then all of a sudden, bang, the universe will shift. Something big will happen, usually, that will be the catalyst for your awakening. And one day you will just wake up and you will just know stuff. You will just know truth. You will be gifted with this strong discernment so that when somebody's speaking to you, you will know exactly what they mean, regardless of the words coming out of their mouth. When somebody walks into a room, you will know their intentions before they even speak. You become very, very, very sensitive to energy. You start to receive messages from the universe via, repeating numbers, 222, 444, 666, 555, whatever it is. And they will be synchronicities guiding you. You will start to see messages in words that are written, like say if you see a sign, an advertisement, words will jump out at you, and that's the universe guiding you 100%. You'll ask for a particular sign, and then you'll look up and you will see something pretty quickly. You are being guided 100%. But to be in touch with spirit and to receive that guidance and those messages, you must be still. You must not be influenced by others' energy. Even if you are like working a job or something like that, or you're in deep in a relationship that's got you tied down or whatever it is. I don't mean that negatively. I just mean if you're deep in a relationship that's been going on for years and years and years, the universe will shift and get you out of that job. The universe will shift and remove that person from your life that you're in a relationship with if they're not for you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the cases, the universe will literally remove everybody from your reality. If this is you, if you are in this phase, give gratitude. I'm telling you, you're about to get going big time. Utilize that alone time. Don't be afraid of it. Don't see it as, a means of being lonely. See it as a means of solitude that is preparing you for something huge. And enjoy it while it fucking lasts. Trust me. When I was in hermit mode, so to speak, in my sort of isolation phase, and I, let everything fall away and surrendered to the universe. While I was in it, I was like, when, come on, I feel like I'm ready or whatever. And then all of a sudden things just start to move so fast and you start to receive those messages and you start to take action, inspired action. You start acting in spirit and moving towards what's for you. And, it happens very fast. So enjoy it while it lasts. That's for someone who's getting a little bit impatient with the universe. Just surrender. And if you're trying to hold on to the past, the universe will start to shift and kind of, remind you that you're here to surrender and prepare for something else. So if you're intuitively being guided to let people go, places go, things go, do it, because otherwise the universe will shift in a big way and will somewhat force it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to touch on this. Isolation is divine preparation. Okay? Just let that simmer. Be grateful always, because the universe is always in your favor. Okay? Nothing is happening to you. It's happening for you because of you. Okay? It's your plan. You organised this shit before you came here. You just can't remember. You're about to. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light.